Hello, crafty friends. Welcome to my craft room. I'm Yvonne with Amjour, On My Mind, Journaling, and more. And tonight I'm going to be working in my recipe stories journal. I think there are 2 videos already in this series of just putting the cover together. So this is dried now. Dried. Actually, I'm so used to using glue. I used some double-sided sticky tape for this, and it's holding very well. I love the material, and what I did this off camera. I put a little charm holder in the spine before I finished up right here so that the fabric could cover over that. And I've been collecting quite a bit of stuff for this. It's amazing. I went through and I was like, I don't think I really have a lot of stuff to go into a recipe stories journal. So, but I've amassed quite a bit, and I've also ordered quite a bit. So this, I think I got these from Michaels. I did an order, or maybe scrapbook.com. I don't know. I ordered a bunch of stuff. Some of it has arrived. Some of it is still in transit. But these are little knife, fork, and spoon sets. I thought maybe I could use that on the cover. And this is off of Etsy. And let's see if it tells me. No, it doesn't. I really thought it would tell me. Who sent it? Or what listing it was. But in any case, I thought, well, let me see if I could find some charms. And I found this, and it's already pre-made. Look how cute this is. So there's a little cookbook, a little thing that says, I love to cook, a little whisk. What else is on here? A little measuring cup. It's so cute. And what is that? Oh, a mixer. So I have that should just clip right on here. And I may add to it. Let's see. How is this gonna, ooh, that's tight. There we go. Look at that. So cute. I love it. This book is tall, so my camera is right here. But I love that. That's going to look so cute on the shelf. I'm glad I remembered to put this little clip in there. So tonight, I think I'm just going to work on this cover. Not the cover, but just before I put signatures in here, I want to get everything done here. And I think I want a pocket in the front. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. I've been toying around with things for the cover. I'll show you, but I think I want to do some sort of collage there. And then put letters that say recipe stories. There's a little slight glare because of my light. I like that. It's got little daisies in there, and it just fits right there. So there's that one and this one. These are kind of cute. So just look at the letters right now and see. I don't know. I'd have to find some sort of ribbon or something to go through it. But I'm not going to do this tonight. But if you are watching and you want to give me your opinion, I would love, love, love some feedback, because I am torn. I'm on the fence on which lettering to use. So both I think will work for the cover. So if you're watching and you want to comment, I'd love to hear it. Okay? I am going to set all this stuff aside so I can just work on a pocket for the inside front cover. And I had one more of these. I used a bunch of these file folders that I got from my work for my 365 accordion fold journal. This is the spine, what I use for the spine of each of the sections. And so I have this much left, and I think I'm going to use this to make a gusseted pocket. So I'm going to work on some measurements. I don't normally measure things, but I think in this case I need to. And I thought about using this so it expands, but I need a gusset on both ends, top and bottom. So that's not going to work. So I'm just going to cut off this. This is where you would put papers in. I have some extra that I may be able to use to make the gusset. So I'm going to bring up my paper cutter, and I'm actually now second guessing. I wonder if I shouldn't use a craft knife, and I think I better, because this is kind of thick, very thick manila folder. So I know I want to cut off this part. So I need to grab my craft knife. Forgot it. Excuse me. They're trimming down cotton around me, and that always gets me. In the spring, the pollen, the yellow pine tree pollen gets me, and in the fall, it's that cotton. So allergies are no fun, for sure. I don't want to cut my tape. If you can see, yes, you can see. That's just an indicator to me that I'm not in frame. Make sure I'm straight. I've got some things right here I need to move. There we go. So maybe I can go up a little bit further. Okay. And I just need to cut right about here, just to cut off that part of it. Oh no, last time I tried to use this one, my knife was not very sharp. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I think that worked. Okay, and I don't know that I have a need for this, so I'm just going to throw that part away. Now, the other thing is, I really don't think I need this part of it. Let me just think about that. So, yeah, I just don't think I do. So I am going to cut that off as well. Let's see about this. I need to go up a little more so I don't cut my tape down here. And I want to, what am I, there we go. I want to use this mark, which means this mark down here. I'm using my mat to help me line up and keep my cut line straight. Okay. Ooh, the arm that's holding my phone, I'm bumping my elbow into it. So if I knock you, I apologize. Okay, so here's this part. I'm going to save this. I think the pocket we can make just out of this. Excuse me, I apologize. So I had to clear my throat. All right, let's see what we have here. I honestly think that is a good length for what I want is a pocket about, let's see, let me think about this. Here's our fold, and I want about half of that. The length looks pretty darn good. So I'm going to keep this length, and let's see. Just going to do a quick measure to right about 4 inches. Okay, so I think I want the width of this pocket to be 4 inches. Set that aside. So now, I just realized my mat is upside down. I don't know if you can see those numbers. Just get everything lined up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 inches is about here. Okay. Okay. So here's the pocket, and it'll be a side pocket, so things will go in this way. Now, I need some gussets here on both ends. And if I want a quarter, I've got to do some math, and I'm not good at this in my head. I think I can. I need 4 inches. So let me see if I can cut this part to 4 inches. They need to be 4 inches wide. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just enough. Make sure I'm lined up. And I am not good at math in my head. Somebody could be saying, oh, actually, do I want a front and back pocket? Something to think about. All right, well, while I'm thinking that through, what I need to know is, okay, I'm just guessing. This is the 1/4 inch gusset. So I need to have how many score lines to make that? So this gets glued to the pocket. Sorry, I should have thought this through before I started recording, but no. This gets glued to the pocket. Here's my gusset, and this gets glued here. 1, 2, 3. So if I want a 1/4 inch gusset, I need 3/4. 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. Let's just see if I can cut this to 4 inches. Ooh, my mat just moved. All right, 4 inches. That's the width that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Okay, so here's another 4 inch piece. It's just a little shorter. So this is the width, and the gusset will go there. So now I need Does my mat have 3/4? 1, 2, 3. It does. Way down here. Or up here. Let's see. Maybe I can do it here. 1, 2, 3. I want to be on this side so I can cut right there. Not so sure I'm straight. I've got plenty in case I mess up. We'll see. Okay. And somehow I think I might need 1 inch. So before I cut any more, I'm going to get my scoreboard. I just knocked that, I'm sorry. There's my scoreboard. And let me put this here. Okay. Put that up there. All right. So that's perfectly 3/4. And so I would score it at 1/4 inch. And 1/2 inch, right? I'm somehow thinking I needed 1 inch to make a gusset, but 1/2 inch. Okay. Now, I need to fold it and fold it. This is so thick. Let's see. All right, here's my pocket. No, that's right. So I needed 3/4, and that gives me just that little bit of gap. I don't want it too thick because then the cover will be bulky. Yeah, can you see? Gives you just that little bit of space. Yep, okay. So there's 1 gusset. I need 1 more out of this. This has to be 3/4 of an inch. Let's get this out of the way again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Line everything back up here and line that up. 3/4 of an inch. Can't really tell if I'm straight, but we'll see. Okay. There we go. What did I do? I forgot to cut it to 4 inches, or I got the wrong side. So let's go to 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Oops, there we go. Four inches. Let me make sure. Okay, now I need my scoreboard. Okay. And we're just going to score this at 1/4 and 1/2. Okay. And I'm going to put this scoreboard out of the way again. As you can see, I'm using my earbuds. I don't know, I keep trying to use that wireless microphone, and to me it sounds hollow. Or maybe my voice is just, maybe I talk quiet, and I don't think I do, but maybe I do. Okay, so here's my 2 gussets right here. And I don't think I want 2 pockets. I think it's just going to make it too bulky. So now I want to make sure of the length. Do I want that the full length, like I had it here? Or do I want it shorter? There's a edge here that I don't like. Wasn't there another piece I had? Yes. It's the same. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. And, you know, I think I'm just going to go with this length and just try to get it. All right, so what I need to do is attach the gussets to the pocket. And so one will go here and one will go here. And I am going to get something to kind of help protect my mat, because I have to use, I'm going to use this. I think it'll work right and hold very well. It's either that or this. And I have not opened this yet. Ultra strong, dries clear. Maybe I better use this because this is paper after all. And inside the book cover, it's paper. Trying to get this cording out of the way, but it's not going to work. All right, which means I need to open this. Use my, just in case a blot runs out, I'm going to move that to the side. Cut that. Open. It's a big bottle of this. All right. Now, I need to make sure, oh, I put the cap back on. I run a bead of glue down here. I'm wondering if I shouldn't let it dry in between. Let's see. Need to make sure I go to the edge. Ooh, a lot of glue coming out. Make sure it's lined up pretty good here. I sure do hope that dries clear. Yeah, I think I am going to have to let this dry. That would have probably been a good reason to use the other glue, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Come on. I keep messing with it. Now I wonder if I don't know if this is going to work. I don't have little paper clips. Is that going to work? I'm going to do it. Try to help hold it down. Let's see. Okay. Wonder if these wouldn't hold better. Let's try these. 1, 2. Okay. Now we'll just do the same thing. Do I have 2 more of those clips? Yes, I do. All right. There we go. I think that's a lot of glue. It's fine. And just line it up pretty good. This seeped out too. I'm going to get these clips on there right now. Okay. I think I'm just going to let that dry. Make sure I'm lined up right. Yeah. All right, so I've got to let this dry, and then we can move on and get it attached to the front cover. So it will look like, let me get this out of the way. I'm going to put this one aside to dry right there. I'm getting rid of this and this. And so it'll just look like this, only there'll be a slight gusset to be able to put things in. Yeah, I like it. And I'm not going to put a pocket on the back. It'll just be on the front. So yeah, I like it. Set this aside. And I do have some signatures put together. This is pages from the cookbook that I took apart, and it was glued and sewn. So on all these pages that I kept, I taped them just to make it sturdier. And this may be enough pages. So I don't think I'll put anything else with the signatures. I had thought about, I want to play with one thing tonight while that's drying. And that's really all I'll have time to do. Did I not keep it out? Ah, here it is. I bought a bunch of papers. So I thought, this is new, brand new. This may be cute as an opening page for each signature. I bought 4 of them because remember I want 4. These are Echo Park or something. It's Mom's Kitchen. I bought a kit for the whole thing, so I bought that paper. It came with some cute stickers and some additional papers. So we'll use that throughout. And then I had, this was in my stash, I had this is going to make a noise, this deli paper. And I use it from time to time. And I thought, well, can I incorporate this somehow in this book? And maybe I can. So, forget how long these had to be. So these pages were, I got to measure, yeah, like 8.5, yeah, about 8.5 almost by 11. So these each are 12 by 12. Well, this may be shorter than 12 by 12. This is 12 by 12. So it would have to be cut where? About right here, which is, I'm just doing some measurements. It's just over, it's like 8.25 inches. And so I wonder if it shouldn't be 8. So if I fold this at 8 and don't cut it, then what could I attach to the other side to make a signature? Let's just see. I'm going to fold it at 8 the other way, the other 8, because I want this to be the front page. So where's my score? 8. Okay, and, oh, that's not going to work, because it will be going in the wrong direction. Because I think I want it to be on this side on the menu. And yeah, 8 would do it. So I do have to cut them at 8 inches. I just want to play a tiny little bit and bring you along. This is kind of my process when I'm thinking through a project. A lot of times I just dive right in, which is kind of what I'm doing now. All right, so I have this. I could put on the other side. And then, look at that. See that? All right. I also have this that I thought could be used in between somehow. I have plenty of this, and these are 12. If I folded this into a triangle, actually, I would need to have cut it down to, what did we say? What did we say the length was? I don't think we did. Uh, 11 3/4. So if I just want to play with this one. If I cut this down to 11, make an 11-inch square. I have to cut it on that side and this side to make it a square. Okay, and then fold it in half. Well, make a triangle. Is this going to work? In between, that's too big. It's way too big. Why? Interesting. What size square would I need? What in the world? All right. I'll have to play with that. I just wondered if this wouldn't look good just as a hint of some butcher paper, kind of at the beginning of each signature, or like this. Here's the cover, and this would go on this side of it. I'll have to play with the dimensions. Kind of like it here, the menu. So this would be on the front and the back of each of the signatures. It would give it kind of some uniformity. So we'd have something like this for the front page. And then I thought I could write the recipes that are in this section. So if this were fall, Apple Crisp would be written on this part. And then you have this as just a decoration. And then you open it up to recipe. And then on the back would be whatever I add to this Frankenpage. And then the rest of the... I think I like that. I like that idea a lot. And so each signature will have some uniformity, and then in between it will be different. So that's my plan. Now I just need to figure out, let's see, it would need to be attached here. It's not wide enough, but I need some paper to put on this side to make the rest of the signature. So, did I have other things in this bag? I think I did. Let's see. Oh, I did. I had some green dyed paper that I could use. I have this paper that I could use. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do. I have enough. Let's see how that would look. I could do that. Or just plain green. Options. What's on the back of this? White. Wait. Do I want this to be white? And then we have, this is just thoughts. Sorry, if you want to skip to the end, it's fine. This is just me kind of planning things out. Then it would be white here, and then fold it over. You have the spoons, forks and knives, and butcher paper. I think I like that. So there's my plan for each section's kind of cover page. Love it. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to sign off for now. We will come back and finish, I think, the next step. Now that I have a plan for the signatures, will be to work on, let's see, where is the book? What did I do with it? Here it is, the cover. And I think that will be a collage of some sort. And Where did I put those? And then a caption, one of either of these. There's a glare on that. So again, I'd like some feedback. If you're watching and you want to leave a comment, let me know if I should use the green lettering or these are wooden little tiles that would have to be attached to some sort of ribbon. So, all right. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.